Hey everybody, John the Movie Man here, and it's time for a long overdue DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K Ultra HD update for May 16th, 2025. That's right, my first video in nearly 5 months. I apologize for not making any videos in a long time. I just haven't found the time to make any, and plus, me and my family have been very busy the past month or so. And I want to thank everybody for their kind words regarding the recent passing of my grandmother, and we'll be holding a moment of silence for her at the end of this update. But anyway, all the movies you're going to see in this update are all the movies I've purchased since January. In fact, I'm actually going to show these in the order that I got them in. So, in order, I got one 4K from Walmart on January 15th, two Blu-rays from Half Price Books on February 12th, one DVD from Half Price Books this time on March 3rd, and one Blu-ray and one 4K from Walmart on April 17th. So, without further ado, let's begin. So, first is the 4K that I got from Walmart on January 15th, 3 days after my 20th birthday. And yes, in case you didn't know, I am 20 years old now. It's so crazy to think I've been alive for 2 decades already. But anyway, this is the 2024 4K of Transformers 1. The perfect movie for the whole family, says Joe Deckelmeyer, Screen Rant. This is a movie I saw in theaters back in October of last year. This was a pretty solid movie, in my opinion. It's a blast from beginning to end, says Mike Manalo, The Nerds of Color. It's rated PG for sci-fi, violence, and animated action throughout, and language. It is 104 minutes. And this is a pretty interesting release because this movie was released on 4K Ultra HD and DVD, but surprisingly enough, there was no standalone Blu-ray of this movie. So the only way to get this movie on regular Blu-ray is in this 4K set. That's a pretty odd thing that Paramount did, but whatever. And next are the two Blu-rays that I got from Half Price Books on February 12th. And surprisingly enough, both of these were brand new sealed, so that's why I decided to get them. First is originally a 2011 Blu-ray, but this is a 2015 reprint of Captain America: The First Avenger. The best superhero movie ever, says Brian Erdy, CBS TV Movie Planet. Yeah, this was still brand new sealed when I got it. So if I ever find a movie at Half Price Books that's on my wish list and it's brand new sealed, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. There's the bonus features. This is 123 minutes. It is rated PG-13 for intense sequences of sci-fi, violence, and action. There's the disc. And I've only seen bits and pieces of this movie like a long time ago. I think when it first came out on DVD, I think we rented it from, I think either Blockbuster or Redbox, but I have not seen the full movie of this, but I do want to watch it in full because at some point I do want to do a Marvel Cinematic Universe marathon of most of the MCU movies made before Avengers Endgame. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. Next is the other Blu-ray I got from Half Price Books on February 12th. This was also brand new. The 2016 Blu-ray of the Peanuts movie, Collector's Edition, Dream Big. I remember going to see this movie in the theater back in 2015. It's so crazy that this movie is almost 10 years old already. Funny, sweet, and smart, says Richard Roper, Chicago Sun-Times. This is rated G and it's 88 minutes. Here's this coupon for Thunder Leash stuff and Horizon snacks. This expired on March 31st, 2017. I decided to keep this in here because it's part of history. And it's been a while since I've seen this movie, so I'm thinking about watching this in November of this year for its 10th anniversary. And I also have Charlie Brown Christmas and It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown on Blu-ray as well. And next is the DVD that I got from Half Price Books on March 3rd. This is doesn't say the year, but this is a 2012 DVD of Looney Tunes Platinum Collection Volume 2. I also have the first Platinum Collection Volume 1 on DVD as well. And just like Volume 1, the Blu-ray release of Volume 2 is very rare and very expensive online, so I just went for the DVD copy of it. That's not all, folks. It's 365 minutes, it's not rated. And speaking of Looney Tunes, I did see the new Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up, in theaters back in March. A few days after I got this DVD. It was a good movie. I will be getting it on Blu-ray when it comes out later this month, hopefully. And last but not least, the Blu-ray and the 4K that I got from Walmart on April 17th. First is the 2014 Blu-ray of the Lego Movie. This is another movie I remember seeing in the theaters all those years ago. In fact, this was actually the very first movie I ever saw in theaters twice. And one of those times was actually with my grandmother who recently passed. Yeah, awesome, says Vivana Vigil Reels channel. It's rated PG for mild action, rude humor. It's 101 minutes. Last but not least, the 4K that I also got from Walmart. This is a steelbook. It's the 2025 4K steelbook of Tommy Boy. I have not seen this movie in a while, and I know this movie turns 30 years old this year, so I will rewatch this at some point on this 4K. I think this Blu-ray might be a reprint of the original 2008 Blu-ray, but I have not checked. And there's the inside artwork. And also, that Tommy Boy 4K also came with this backing piece to it. This is rated PG-13 for sex-related humor, some drug content, and nudity. It is 97 minutes. And it also came with this poster. Yeah, it's the original theatrical poster. That's pretty cool. And on the back you got this. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And that's gonna do it for this long overdue DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K Ultra HD update for May 16th, 2025. And now, time for the moment of silence for my grandmother. This is John the Movie Man signing out.